When your feelings are uncertain, do not rush your heart or hide from the truth. Give yourself the time, honesty, and courage needed to understand what you truly feel before making decisions that could affect an important relationship. Many people experience moments when their emotions feel confusing. You may enjoy someone's presence, think about them often, and feel drawn to them, yet still question whether what you feel is genuine love or simply admiration. During these moments, it is important not to pressure yourself into finding immediate answers. Emotional clarity often comes through patience, reflection, and self-awareness rather than haste. Fear can make uncertainty even more difficult. Sometimes you hesitate to express your feelings because you are afraid of rejection, misunderstanding, or losing the connection you already have. While these fears are understandable, allowing fear to control your actions can prevent meaningful conversations and personal growth. Courage does not mean having complete certainty. It means being willing to face the possibility of disappointment while remaining honest with yourself. It is also wise to pay attention to how someone affects your thoughts and emotions. When a person's presence consistently brings joy, comfort, excitement, or inspiration, those feelings deserve careful consideration. Instead of ignoring them or pretending they do not exist, take time to understand why they matter to you. Self-reflection helps separate temporary emotions from deeper feelings that may be worth pursuing. At the same time, avoid making major decisions based solely on emotional intensity. Strong feelings can sometimes cloud judgment, especially when attraction and uncertainty exist together. Learn to balance your heart with wisdom. Observe the relationship, communicate openly when appropriate, and evaluate whether the connection is built on trust, respect, and mutual understanding rather than emotions alone. Finally, remember that uncertainty is a normal part of human relationships. You do not need to have every answer before moving forward. What matters is your willingness to be honest about your feelings, respectful of the other person, and patient with your own emotional journey. Whether your feelings grow into love or lead to a deeper understanding of yourself, every experience offers valuable lessons about vulnerability, courage, and personal growth. When you genuinely admire someone, express your feelings with sincerity and respect. But remember that true affection is not only about admiration, it is also about patience, understanding, and valuing the other person's freedom to choose. Attraction often begins with the simple act of noticing someone special. A person's beauty, personality, confidence, or unique qualities can leave a lasting impression on your mind and heart. While these feelings are exciting, it is important to appreciate the person for more than their outward qualities. Lasting connections are built when admiration grows into genuine respect and understanding. When your heart is drawn to someone, it is natural to feel nervous around them. You may find yourself hoping for their attention, replaying conversations in your mind, or looking for opportunities to be noticed. Instead of letting anxiety control you, use those emotions as motivation to become more confident and authentic. Being yourself often creates a stronger impression than trying to be someone you are not. Honesty is an important part of expressing affection. If you truly care about someone, communicate your feelings respectfully rather than hiding them forever. However, expressing your emotions does not mean demanding an answer or expecting immediate results. Give the other person the space and time they need to process their own feelings and make their own decisions. It is also important to recognize that love cannot be forced. No matter how strong your feelings may be, every relationship requires mutual interest, trust, and willingness from both people. Respecting someone's response, whether positive or negative, demonstrates emotional maturity and genuine care. Real affection seeks the happiness of the other person, not just personal satisfaction. Finally, remember that courage in love is not measured by whether someone accepts your feelings. Courage is found in being honest, respectful, and willing to take a chance despite uncertainty. Whether your feelings are returned or not, expressing them sincerely can help you grow, gain confidence, and better understand yourself and what you value in relationships. Embrace the present, persevere through life's challenges, and allow genuine love to elevate your perspective. because the greatest journeys are built one step at a time. Life is filled with uncertainty, and no one can fully predict what tomorrow will bring. Instead of becoming overwhelmed by the unknown, focus on what is real and meaningful today. The relationships you nurture, the values you uphold, and the choices you make in the present shape the future far more than worry ever will. Appreciating what you have now allows you to live with greater purpose and gratitude. Every worthwhile goal comes with obstacles. Whether you are pursuing a dream, building a relationship, or overcoming personal struggles, there will be mountains standing in your way. Progress may feel slow at times, but success is rarely achieved in a single leap. Consistent effort, patience, and determination enable you to move forward step by step, even when the road ahead seems difficult. Do not become trapped by the past. Many people spend years looking back at what they lost, what they regret, or what they wish had happened differently. While reflecting on past experiences can provide wisdom, living there prevents growth. The opportunities, lessons, and possibilities that matter most are often found in the present moment and the future that still lies ahead. Love has the power to transform the way you see the world. Genuine love inspires people to rise above selfishness, fear, and negativity. It encourages compassion, understanding, and hope. When love is rooted in respect and commitment, it can help individuals overcome hardships and discover strengths they never knew they possessed. True love does not weigh you down. It lifts you toward becoming a better version of yourself. Finally, remember that life is precious because it is temporary. Time moves forward whether you are ready or not, so do not waste your days dwelling on fear, resentment, or missed opportunities. Cherish the people who matter, pursue what gives your life meaning, and make the most of the time you have. Each day is another chance to grow, love, and move closer to the life you hope to build. Love deeply, but never lose your sense of self. A healthy relationship should be built on trust, honesty, and mutual effort rather than sacrifice without assurance. When someone enters your life during a difficult season, it is natural to form a deep emotional connection with them. Their presence may feel like comfort, hope, and healing when you need it most. However, it is important to remember that gratitude and love should not make you dependent on a person for your entire happiness. A strong relationship is built when two individuals support each other while maintaining their own identity and self-worth. Trust is one of the most valuable foundations of any relationship. Promises, commitments, and words of affection carry meaning only when they are supported by consistent actions. If trust begins to weaken because of dishonesty, secrecy, or broken commitments, it is important to address the issue openly. Ignoring warning signs may prolong the pain and make it harder to recognize the truth about the relationship. Never measure your worth by someone's decision to leave. When a relationship ends, many people immediately ask themselves whether they were good enough. In reality, another person's choices often reflect their own character, priorities, and circumstances, rather than your value as a human being. Your worth remains unchanged regardless of whether someone chooses to stay or walk away. It is also important to understand the difference between love and self-sacrifice without limits. Giving your time, energy, and affection to someone you care about is meaningful, but healthy love should involve balance. When one person continuously gives while the other continuously takes, the relationship becomes emotionally exhausting. Genuine love grows through mutual effort, respect, and appreciation from both sides. Finally, allow yourself to heal when trust has been broken. The memories, gifts, promises, and dreams you shared may continue to linger in your heart, but holding on to them forever can prevent you from moving forward. Healing does not mean forgetting the past. It means accepting what happened, learning from it, and creating space for new opportunities, healthier relationships, and personal growth. The end of one chapter does not mean the end of your story. Value your heart enough to walk away from relationships that repeatedly hurt you, because genuine love nurtures growth, respect, and trust, rather than leaving emotional wounds behind. One of the most painful experiences in life is realizing that someone no longer treats you with the same care and affection they once showed. When actions begin to contradict promises, it is important to pay attention. Love is not sustained by words alone. It is maintained through consistency, honesty, and effort. If someone's behavior continually causes confusion and disappointment, it may be time to evaluate whether the relationship is still healthy for your well-being. Trust should never be given blindly. While it is admirable to believe in the best in people, trust must be supported by accountability and character. Sometimes we convince ourselves that someone will change because we care deeply for them. However, lasting change comes from personal responsibility, not from another person's sacrifices. Recognizing patterns instead of ignoring them can protect you from prolonged emotional pain. Do not allow another person's mistreatment to define your worth. When relationships fail, people often blame themselves and wonder what they could have done differently. Yet another person's selfishness, dishonesty, or lack of commitment is not proof that you were inadequate. Your value does not decrease because someone failed to appreciate your love. Self-worth should be rooted in who you are, not in how others choose to treat you. Healing begins when you stop accepting behavior that continuously harms your peace of mind. Letting go can be difficult, especially when beautiful memories are attached to the relationship. Nevertheless, holding on to something unhealthy simply because it once made you happy can prevent you from experiencing the respect and happiness you deserve. Sometimes growth requires releasing what is familiar in order to make room for something better. Most importantly, remember that heartbreak does not have to be the end of your story. Painful experiences can leave lasting marks, but they can also teach resilience, wisdom, and self-respect. Every piece of a broken heart can be rebuilt through patience, self-care, and personal growth. The scars may remain, but they can become reminders of your strength rather than symbols of your defeat. When your heart carries feelings that words struggle to express, choose courage and sincerity, because genuine connections are built through honest communication rather than silent hopes. Falling in love often brings emotions that are difficult to explain. You may find yourself thinking about someone constantly, hoping they feel the same way, yet feeling unsure about how to reveal what is in your heart. While these feelings can be beautiful, it is important not to let fear keep your emotions hidden forever. Honest expression creates opportunities for understanding, while silence often leaves room for uncertainty. Many people wait for signs, clues, or perfect moments before sharing their feelings. They hope that the other person will somehow understand what remains unspoken. Although patience has value, relying entirely on assumptions can lead to confusion and missed opportunities. Healthy relationships grow when people communicate openly and allow each other to understand their thoughts and intentions. At the same time, remember that hope should be balanced with realism. It is natural to dream about having your feelings returned, but genuine affection cannot be forced or guaranteed. Respecting another person's freedom to choose is an important part of loving them. True care values honesty and mutual understanding more than simply getting the answer you want. Do not underestimate the power of simple and sincere words. Sometimes people use songs, messages, gestures, or acts of kindness to express emotions they struggle to say directly. While these expressions can be meaningful, there comes a time when your own voice must speak for your heart. Clear communication often prevents misunderstandings and allows relationships to develop on a stronger foundation. Most importantly, do not be afraid of vulnerability. Expressing your feelings requires courage because it opens the possibility of rejection as well as acceptance. Yet, personal growth often comes from taking emotional risks. Whether your feelings are returned or not, choosing honesty allows you to move forward with clarity, confidence, and self-respect, rather than living with unanswered questions. Cherish the people who walk beside you through life's challenges, because shared burdens become lighter and difficult journeys become meaningful when faced together. Every worthwhile dream requires perseverance. There are moments when the road feels long, exhausting, and uncertain, especially after investing so much time and effort. During these seasons, it is important not to give up simply because success has not yet arrived. Often, the breakthrough you are waiting for is closer than it appears. Endurance during difficult times can make the achievement of your goals even more rewarding. Never underestimate the value of companionship. Whether in friendships, family relationships, or partnerships, having someone who supports and encourages you can make a tremendous difference. Life was not meant to be faced entirely alone. Trusted people provide strength during moments of weakness, wisdom during confusion, and hope during discouraging times. Their presence can remind you that you are capable of overcoming challenges that once seemed impossible. At the same time, learn to both give and receive support. Many people are comfortable helping others but hesitate to admit when they need help themselves. True strength is not pretending that you can handle everything alone. Strength includes recognizing when you need encouragement, guidance, or a helping hand. Healthy relationships are built on mutual support, where both individuals are willing to carry each other's burdens when necessary. Challenges and setbacks are inevitable, but they do not have to define the outcome of your journey. There will be victories to celebrate and losses to endure. What matters most is the willingness to rise again after every disappointment. Resilience grows when you choose to keep moving forward despite obstacles, trusting that every struggle is preparing you for greater opportunities ahead. Most importantly, appreciate the people who remain beside you through both success and hardship. It is easy for others to celebrate your victories, but true loyalty is revealed during difficult seasons. Relationships strengthened by trust, sacrifice, and commitment become powerful sources of encouragement. When people face life storms together, they often discover a deeper bond and a greater sense of purpose than they could have achieved alone. Appreciate the people who bring light, comfort, and encouragement into your life, because gratitude strengthens relationships and reminds you of the blessings that often make life's challenges easier to bear. There are people whose presence has a remarkable way of easing burdens and lifting spirits. Whether through their kindness, support, or simple companionship, they can help transform difficult days into manageable ones. Instead of taking these individuals for granted, make an effort to recognize and appreciate the positive impact they have on your life. Gratitude deepens connections and allows relationships to flourish. True companionship often provides strength during moments of uncertainty. Life is filled with struggles, doubts, and emotional challenges, but having someone who listens, encourages, and genuinely cares can make a significant difference. While it is important to develop inner strength, there is also value in accepting support from those who sincerely want the best for you. Healthy relationships create an environment where both people can grow and thrive. Do not overlook the power of small gestures. A smile, a kind word, a thoughtful message, or simply being present can brighten someone's day more than you realize. Often, the greatest expressions of care are not grand displays, but consistent acts of kindness that remind others they are valued. Learning to notice and appreciate these moments can increase both happiness and emotional resilience. At the same time, remember that no single person should become the sole source of your fulfillment. While love and companionship can enrich your life, your sense of purpose and self-worth should also come from within. Cherish those who inspire and encourage you, but continue to nurture your own personal growth, values, and aspirations. A healthy relationship complements your life rather than defining it completely. Most importantly, express your appreciation while you have the opportunity. Too often, people wait until someone is gone before realizing how much they meant to them. Whether through words, actions, or simple acts of gratitude, let those who matter know they are valued. Relationships grow stronger when appreciation is shared openly and consistently, creating memories that endure through every season of life.